Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's a little midday money on a, let's say, Saturday. A little Saturday in the park. I really don't want to think it was a 4th of July, like the song goes. But anyway, welcome on into the show. Hope everybody is all right this morning. We'll get to a couple of free picks. I haven't added anything since yesterday. So if you watched the yesterday mid-money show or if you saw it on the Twitter, the plays, they have not changed. I'm going to repost them here on the X as well. I just, you know what? You always have to space them out, though. You got to respace these puppies out. Again, nothing's really changed since yesterday. I'll throw them in the comments section as well. We'll get on our way. We did a 1 and 2 yesterday in the video, 2 and 3 on the sites. I mean, listen, Mountain West, thank you. Colorado State, New Mexico, nice winners there. North Carolina was a loser. Again, we are just every day in the tournament. 2 and 3, 3 and 2, but whatever. But if the favorites are going to cash like they're going to be cashing, I'm going to have a tough March. And it's been a tough conference tournament time as well. You know, I see my buddies like, oh, my God, I'm crushing it. Well, if favorites are winning left and right, I'm going to have a hard time. You know, we're not getting many dogs. I'm in trouble. Let's get the picks up here for everybody. I think I put them in the comment section? Yes, they're in the comment section. Again, no additions from yesterday. They're all the same. We'll get to the comments here. 255 and 232 in the video. Still down. A little work to do here. Dayton over to 150. That one's off the board. I know it's already played, but we put this this was in yesterday's show. So if you listen after the fact, whether on YouTube, maybe you go to iHeartRadio and listen to podcast form on wherever you get your podcasts. You had these all yesterday. Michigan +3, Drake under 127.5, Wisconsin on the money line, Gonzaga +5.5. And you know what? The UCLA game, I'm not really in love with anymore there. I'm not really in love with that UCLA game. Not really. I'm going to take that UCLA one off. I usually don't do stuff like that, but I am today. So it didn't go. Changed my opinion on that. Well, there's a lot of people on that. Let's get to the chat. Michael B's here. The GOAT is here. Yes, he is. T-Money is the GOAT. Says me some crazy soccer over first half goals from a 2 a.m. soccer game or whatever. What's this? Alpecio light chart versus Western Sydney Wanderers? What is this? What is this? Is this like Western Sydney, I'm assuming this is soccer. I mean, rugby looks like I should get some more points. Need some more points if it was rugby. JK's in the house. Only life left. Any life left for McNeese? I don't know. Why do I think that in this spot here, Purdue takes care of business? We see the upset in round 1. Round 2 kind of. And I had High Point in round 1. Didn't have McNeese. But that's just the way my tournaments are going, JK. Not good. Steven's in the house, my guy. Good to see you. Been a minute, Sir Steven. Winners and Whiners, give it a follow. Picks and Parlays, give it a follow. Sean Higgs, give it a follow on the YouTube. But, there's been no Richie P. or Stephen Bowman sighting, and I'm going through cards, getting ready to dump a bunch of Bowman's, like a stack of, like, I don't know what the hell to do with these things. What do I do with these things? I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, some of these are like, they kind of have like glossiness to them. Like, what is this thing? What is that? I have no idea what to do with this crap. No idea what to do with this nonsense. Give me the old days. Open it up. Wow, look at this. I got a card. Stop Geo's here. T-Money, I think the chat combined hasn't hit more than 20 or 30 to ones in their lives. But you know me, 3 years now, and you see week after week, 8 to ones, 24 to ones, 50 to ones. Today, Drake money line and Creighton money lines. Listen, you are the rarity in the chat coming in and taking. Forget about just taking underdogs. Although you've created a monster with money line Markel T-Money, because now he comes in here is like, let's go extended line. So he's come out from under your wings and he's just totally out of control. You got to rein him in. Rein in your guy there. Okay, night. Maryland, Colorado State, Ole Miss, New Mexico all got it done. Troy, Xavier, and St. Mary's. Hold on. Didn't St. Mary's get it done? I thought St. Mary's covered, Michael. Silly boost. Also got Chattanooga money line plus 120. I got the over in that game. I got a good over though. I got 149.5 yesterday. I know it went up a little bit. We'll see how that you know what? I don't even have the game on here. I don't even have the game on. What do we got here? Let's go to scores. 36 to 25. I guess it's not terrible for my total. I mean, it could be worse the way my March has been going. What am I going to do? What's the in-game at here? 157.5. Player Prop King is back. Good to see Player Prop back with baseball kicking off or tipping off or throwing off or whatever that we're going to call it on Thursday. T-Money says, no, JK, Purdue's going to take care of business. I tend to agree with that today. Michael B says, today he's taking Purdue. They're not Purdue today or Purdue. They're going to be good today, says Michael. Purdue, Houston, UCLA, and whiskey. Looking for one bomb today. I might have to go with McNeese. Oh, I don't like McNeese. That is on my top play today. Although then again, I didn't play Purdue either, so that's not where King D's in the house. Michigan and the Zags. I don't know if I tell anyone to take either of them. Houston looks too good to bet against. I need 2 to 1 with the Zags, and even then, really, you want 2? I mean, money line. I would just take the money line with Gonzaga. Either they're going to win or Houston's going to win by double digits. I like Wisconsin today as well. I mean, Creighton's with the big number I like as well. Drake, I like the under in the Drake game too. Keep riding Calipari. I had him yesterday or 2 days ago. The names, do you like those names? Alopecia versus West Sydney. Soccer. Dana Delp's in the house. Kevin Stillman, anytime goal plus 940. Utah hockey. Plus 940. Got bullied into getting cute with Xavier. No, I should have just laid it with Illinois. I didn't know. I had Texas against Xavier the other day here, right? I said take Texas because I didn't like Xavier, who they beat down the stretch. They showed a little heart in that comeback. So we're thinking, all right. And Illinois to me, I had nothing. I had no real opinion on that game. Michael B is going to the Nets first quarter. There we go. To the Nets, NBA. Hero non-zero. Did you change your mind? UCLA? You removed it. Yeah, and I've been high on UCLA. I've taken them a bunch of times this year. I just think, I don't know. And I normally don't ever take it out. I usually say, screw it. We'll roll with it. I'm just, I don't know whether it's a gut. Something's like, no. Oh, my luck, that's going to be a winner since I got rid of it, Hero. We got the same Stevens, the same Sean, same, yeah. And what are we going to do? Team money. Soccer for the chat. Over first half goals, 1.5 plus 164. Norway soccer game. Don't get Michael started. Got to reel him in. You have to. You got to reel him in. That's your guy. You got him talking. We're going to take the Lakers extended lineup to 17 here. We're going to be cutesy pants. St. Mary's won by 3 at 3.5. Oh. See, now that would be a spot I thought you'd buy in on, like a live in-game on them when they were getting, plus money live. That 150 should cash with no sweat on the over in the Nuga game. Well, listen, don't. I can't. I just have to get some wins under my belt. It's been, I take a step forward, I take 2 steps back this month. We're going to find out, Bill. I think it's the same with the UConn game tomorrow. Same big 9 spot here. Like just zero respect for the Big East. I'll fall for it. I'll play them both. I don't care. Purdue minus 6.5 player prop. I agree with Purdue. I agree. I didn't play it. I agree with it. Both teams sprinting up and down the court. I think you'll get it. Almost took the over, but 152 is still tie. Yeah. And this is, again, sometimes I do all right with my early line on the early release. Other times, not so much. We'll see if it matters here. I got 149.5. Maybe it ends 151, and I get lucky. Texas Tech for the truth. Scooble is going for your Detroit Tigers on Thursday against the Dodgers, by the way. I like the under in this more than either side. Here we go, Michael. St. Mary's beats Alabama. No one's going to like it. Well, first of all, I like it. I think, Alabama is a team that can get beat by a team that plays defense. I mean, St. Mary's, I think, held a team like 35 points this year or something. Didn't they? Didn't they just crush? Not just crush, but granted, it was like mid-Tennessee or some other kind of school. But you saw yesterday how they can play. I'm not trusting Alabama. I'll take St. Mary's. I like St. Mary's in the points tomorrow anyway, 5.5. The United States says 4 teams never lost a game this year by more than 9 points. Houston, Duke, St. John's, and forget the last one. St. John's losses have been by combined, I think, 6 points on the season. They lost like an OT game and a couple of 2-point games or something. Pace waiting for MLB. You and me both. Arkansas, St. John's over. Yes. Nathan, proud of my boys for beating the crap out of Shaka Smart yesterday. Yeah, I mean, VCU, right? No, Shaka's Marquette. Excuse me. That was New Mexico there. I'm going back to Shaka is still getting all of his accolades for something he did a decade ago. I New Mexico. Rod's in the house, my guy. Good to see you, Rod. McFleeced. Rod coined the McFleeced. Don't get McFleeced. King D says, 2-leg parlay. Purdue, Houston. That Bally's. Best of luck to anyone who tells. Purdue and Houston. Couple faves. Short little number. I get it. And it says, everyone is humping on Marquette everywhere. Not me. I New Mexico. I really like UCLA and like the under. Fade Rick Barnes come March. Tennessee has one guy, Lanier, and if he's not hitting, they have no offense. And listen, I not like Cronin. I do like UCLA. It's not like I don't. Minus 17. That's the exact comments we have. Yes, that is a money line Markel special right there. It's crazy. I was in that position during the St. Mary's game. I recorded it so I could watch the replay. That's your squad. That's your squad. Big East is 3-2. It's all right. I mean, how are the other conferences doing? Dodgers by a zillion I will take the Tigers and a zillion, Nathan. Whatever you let me get down on that. St. Mary's going to. They definitely have the better defense of Bama by 8 or 9. We'll address this game tomorrow. Mary's had a back-to-back to solve shooting games. They've combined for 5-35 from 3. If they can find their shot, they'll be dangerous. Exactly. You're winning and you're not even playing well. That's a big win there. You know, Vandy's a tough little group. They had some nice wins on the year. Yeah, Hot Rod's in the house. I thought Liberty would have better showing against Oregon. Yeah, I mean, what was that? At that point, it was like I was on with Gabe and Cam last night. It was like 28-9 at one point. I was like, holy cow. What was the final? I didn't even know what the final in that game was. Did it even get close? Oregon, 81-52. Yikes. And it stays under 133. Holy cow. You're one of the few that wasn't scared to face Marquette. Even coming into the Big East tournament, I'm like, this is a team that kind of like just barely gets there. And I had them against St. John's to end the regular season, and I knew I was in trouble there. The way they lost the regulation, then the way they lost in overtime, there's no toughness. T-Mike says, Warrior fans in the Bay are panicking with the Steph injury. Are they? You know what? You know why they might have to panic, because this is not the LA fans panicking, because they know their guy, LaFlapo, is juiced up. He takes a month off to go and get his blood drained, and you know, they put the blood of 15-year-old kids in him to rejuvenate him. Kids are all right, King D. They're all right. Could take the daughter tomorrow. She wants a necklace. I gotta go buy her a necklace. She wants a necklace. My son wants a Chevy Silverado pickup truck. Yeah, that's where I'm at today. Had the Ducks originally lined at -7. Yeah, they rolled. Arkansas plus points for Gary. I like Arkansas versus St. John's. Give me the points. I like the over too. Lobos fear no one. You seen that Wolf Online? Scary. No, I've not seen the Wolf Online for Lobos. That must be some Vegas crap they throw out there. I like New Mexico. You gonna give me 7 tomorrow? Now, real fast rundown for tomorrow. I like Duke. I think Duke's gonna roll. They're just good. I like UConn. I like St. Mary's, New Mexico. Iowa State, Ole Miss. I don't know what to think of this game. Not sure what to think about this game here. 5. Illinois, Kentucky's total is 170. I like Colorado State in a 7. And the Oregon line that you had at 7, it is a 3.5. I kind of like Arizona tomorrow. LA fans is blood drain. You like that? Is he back tonight? Jameis Winston to the Giants. Do they draft Travis Hunter now to pair with Malik Neighbors? Why? I think go for Travis Hunter, yes. And listen, I'm all for you need offensive linemen kind of stuff, protect your quarterback. I wouldn't hate this. Winston, people don't like him. Whatever. Quarterbacks, are you going to draft a rookie? Who knows? This guy's won some games in the NFL. He's thrown some touchdown passes. You know what you're going to get with him. Maybe the coach, the old QB whisperer, gets in there and says, hey, finds a little lightning in a bottle. You get 2 stud receivers like this, you never know. Turn the team around. Giants don't do anything that makes sense. So, yeah, they'll end up taking a tight end. Giants will come in and be like, we're going to take a fullback here at the 6 spot. You like that? You got 34-42 at the half. All right. Well, again, I'm not having a good tournament, so I'm not going to get all pumped up over halftime. CSU Ram it. Yes, I like the Rams. He says, T-Money, welcome to the world as a Colts fan. Yeah, it's Colts. Who the Colts taking in the draft? Oregon tomorrow for Michael. Altman is going to coach circles around Tommy, and the Ducks have incredible on neutral courts this year. Arizona, it's a listen. They always have like NBA type guys on their squad. They haven't played bad down the stretch here. They got some wins, right? I mean, what were they in? What's it? I mean, they're right behind Houston and Texas Tech here in the Big 12, no? 14-6. Well, you know what? Wow, they did kind of crap it up down the stretch. So I said they played good down the stretch because they lost to Houston in the title game. But you lost that Kansas last game of the year. Again, not bad. Iowa State, big band losing Iowa State. They were a 3 seed. The BYU loss. I mean, BYU's playing right now. You lost to Houston. They've, they got a lot of losses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses in their last 10 games, 11 games. But you're losing to good teams, though. I don't know about Oregon. Yeah, Colts. Do I hammer McNeese? No. No, why are you doubling up on a team that's losing? Hey, the team is down. I'm gonna jump on them because I think they're better. Do you think they're the better team? Niner? Lose by 1 point, lose by half point, all just lines, or lose one game of a parlay by 4/5. So you get 4 out of 5 in the parlay? Or you lost 4 out of the 5 games by 1.5? I'm trying to figure this is. Is I lose by a point or lose by a half a point? Or lose one game over parlay? 4-1. Best way to go 4-1 is a 5-team parlay, Nathan. I'm not going to love those parlays. Whiskey, money line over BYU. I like it. And as much as I'm like, I don't love Oregon, I do like the other Big Ten teams today. Like, I think I like Michigan there. I like Purdue, Wisconsin. No Oregon love, though. All different parlays all week. That's rough, Nathan. And on my side, when I lose games like that, I'm losing just straight. So it's not like I'm just losing one bet. I'm losing 3. It's a frustrating one. It is, I said earlier there was no way I was going to maintain the 60% pace for 700 games. And this month, a couple games under 500, and we're down to like 56%, 57%. It happens. Got some errands runs, Michael, but yeah, I'm getting out of here myself too. At least we got some more people than we had till Thursday and Friday. I think this is the best Wisconsin team Greg Gard has had in a while. I like the Wisconsin team. I think they're overlooked because you have Michigan and Michigan State and Purdue. You had UCLA come in out of the Pac-12. You got Oregon. Like, these guys were kind of laying in the wind. And then you got Maryland's like the trendy team. And you got these guys lurking in the background. All right, Dayton over is underway. We'll see how we do here. Michigan +3, Drake under 127.5, Whiskey on the money line, and Gonzaga today. That is your Saturday. That is your Saturday action. My guy Lex saw Lex earlier today in another channel. Good morning. It's now afternoon. Good afternoon, Lex. Keep it at Lexi. Tomorrow, we'll be back for midday money. I'll probably roll out some kind of late show for the next round of the NCAA tournament. looking ahead to Monday, I'll probably do probably Monday, I'll do a little baseball video, whether it's just on the Sean Higgs channel. I'm not sure. I'll run down all of the season win totals I've done this year. I've said them all in the chat anyway, but we'll do a little show for baseball. I'll try to find some player prop over-unders because we do have baseball on Thursday. T-Mike says, I don't know why anyone's betting this game. BYU is a great shot. They do have – I'm not saying they don't have a good shot. I mean, BYU's – talk about a team nobody's really kind of getting on or being behind. You get them in some spots you like them as a dog here to pick them. I don't know. Like I said, I think Wisconsin's a pretty good team. Now, we have Wisconsin in the chat here. We'll see how it does. You see the chat record. I mean, we are over 500, but it hasn't translated into money over the course of the season. We're down 20 games over 500, 23 games. We're still down a little bit. See how it goes. Team, do you have a good day as well? We're out of here, folks. Happy Saturday. Enjoy the day. Purdue's up early rolling. We'll take it, Rod. And that's it. Watch the games. They're all spaced out. I don't know. I'm old. I like that we had a bunch of games at once. You had to watch the ticker up top. Now you're locked into your ass all day long. Enjoy it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.